Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, the third. This is me, your host, Logic Blade, and we're coming back at this again. After starting the prologue last chapter, we have found our new heroes, Kevin Graham and Reyes Argent, trapped in some weird dimensional vortex or whatever. So, let's find out what the hell's going on here. It was supposed to be an easy mission, but now we're somewhere else entirely. In any case, Chapter 1, Phantasma. I should have just named the... I'll name the title of this. This is probably a fine title for this chapter. Ignorant Cults, the Kin of Agarna, Cosmographica, the Azure Fragments. Apparently this place is just loaded with rare books, including some banned ones. Liberalian Cuisine, published by the Liberal News Service. None of this makes any sense. At least Reyes has her priorities straight. Oh, how nice. I think I like Liberal. Well, too bad we're not going back anytime soon. And I guess the cube has stopped working, so... it seems to turn on and off at will. Seems like this relationship between these two is pretty, strained. Whatever the case might be between these two. Because honestly, despite having Kevin as a party member in the second game, we know almost nothing about him. Other than he's a pretty big deal within the Gralsritter. Why that is, however, fuck if we know. Let's just take a look around, though. This place is wild. How do you get all those books down there? And there appears to be a stone monument here. It's got a bit of writing on it. Might as well check it out. Need all the information we can get, right? The Hermit's Garden. Well, that must be where we're at. And after giving it a thorough inspection, just appears to be a regular old stone monument. Well, it seems like Reyes has a destructive temperament to her. Also, now that she's in our party, we can properly equip her with things. All these nice things. I mean, sure, why not? Let's just buff all of her stats. This is the world we live in, after all. And she currently has the haze quartz there. We're just gonna make that the cloak quartz. Surprise! It means I can take this off and put something better on. I mean, this is still good for like arts and stuff, so maybe I'll just leave that. In any case, despite having high slot levels for my team here, doesn't appear like some numbers has got the slot levels high on Rias or anything. Whatever. So let's just fix that. That should be adequate for what we need it to be. Although, seriously, if this is... yeah. That's Mirage locked, so... and this is fine, I don't care. We'll live with this. So, this is a nice little map of the area here. As you can see, nothing too big. There is a shiny thing here. You get this if you import your save data from Trails in the Sky 2nd chapter. Solar Seal, Lunar Seal, and some extra Sepith. Helps you open up your slots early on, so... pretty effective. Rias. Only has food on the brain. Appears to be some kind of ever-flowing wellspring here. And of course, Kevin's a fisherman. Not as good a fisherman as Estelle. And the good news is we have water when we need it, so no chance of us just, you know, flat out dying, maybe. I mean, hopefully. We'd still need to secure food and all that. And there's one big honking tree here. Apparently it's not a tree this girl's ever seen. But maybe Kevin has some idea of what's in here. Alright. This little thing checks this little alcove here, but there doesn't seem to be anything interesting here. Alright, well, I think that's the entire area checked out. Let's head back to the center. And and head up here. Nothing but space as far as we can see. I guess we go back to the beginning area and check this place out again. Oh, we just had to go in and out to trigger a cutscene. Alright, lay it on us, Professor. During the trouble with the Oriole, we ended up in some altered spaces in the tetracyclic towers, so this might be something similar to that. And if this was sealed away 1,200 years ago, how the hell did a book published last year get in here? And now the cube's acting up again. Ask and ye shall receive, I guess. That seems to have activated the monument. Activated the tree. And the water source too? Sure, I guess. Let's alter this area. It's Rector Quartz. But we do seem to have opened something up with that. So let's check the monument again. Raise the cube before the monument. Please, do what I say. Oh, we got nothing better to do. Might as well try it. Welcome. In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you power. Name your currency, so that we may transact within the system that you know. Goddamn, capitalism exists even in altered dimensions. So, this is kind of like your slot place. You can upgrade all your things here, which we will be doing. Because, I mean, what else am I going to do with all of this Sepith? You can also synthesize some quartz here. It's all the basic stuff since we're super early in the game. So yeah, don't need to worry about that in the slightest. It's also your healing station if you need it to be, if you need anything healed up. And it sells a few weapons as well. As well as some items. I'll just buy a few of those. Okay. Release my brethren, then we shall grant you good fortune. So, this seems pretty useful for us. And so we can upgrade our quartz and stuff even further now. Well, we know that Cloak overrides Scent, so the downside of having that is greatly bolstered by the fact that we have, you know, all this nice stuff onto. So, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Honestly, I would rather have this just be, like, action. Or, I've already got action, never mind. Doesn't need to be a gold gem, but EP Cut 4 means we can actually use some multi-target heal spells, so we're going to switch that up. See, we're well prepared for anything with her. Kevin's got the basics covered. I mean, does that really need to be a defense 4? Okay, let's go with this. Because again, multi-target heal spells, always better than single-target heal spells, right? Right. So now let's check out the other areas again. Because by activating the cube, while the water is glowing, and this thing will, the spring will talk to us now. And this one will restore your CP to maximum, so, you know, hey, a free CP restore seems pretty absurd. Of course, it won't do it automatically for you. You'll need to fight a few battles for it to do that, but hey. We'll have to run around a bit, fight some battles, and then come back when it's recharged. So, still, that's pretty nice. Get a free 200 CP is definitely worth the effort. Similar to the hot springs in Elmo, or some things we'll see in later games. Last thing we need to check out is this glowing tree. So this one also requires mirror in exchange for what it's got, but what it's got is ingredients. Apparently, some numbers wasn't big on importing ingredients. So I'm just gonna buy a whole bunch of things here. Jeez. I'm almost out of Mira. Okay. Let's just solve that problem real quick here. Okay, cool. And as we progress, we'll get better and different things from this thing, so... The Book of Genesis, verse 7, the Primal Ground. Oh, hallowed Adios, thank you for the divine protection and mercy you've bestowed upon us. Of course. All roads lead to food. Food is the fundamental basis of everything. And, Rias is gonna give us a recipe book. Become more pious through cooking in her name. Anyway, let's see what we've got. We're missing some recipes, so that means I'll have to go out of my way to get some. But, there's quite a few nice things in here. A stew containing things. You might not want to know what. It might just be the, overblown health numbers, but those recipes do look pretty powerful. Hello, Crimson. Yeah, we've made it to 3rd. I played the prologue last night, so I was like, okay, let's start into the game proper. Of course, I made a big boo-boo when I put over my New Game Plus file, and the big boo-boo was I accidentally inherited levels. Oh god. Yep, I'll definitely have to do that. I mean, that's all the NPC talking to I'm gonna get. Kevin's reports lately have been far too vague for my liking. I'll bet he's not even taking notes while he's out on the job. Oh shit, Rias has been training with Carnelia herself. Oh, I bet. There's, this game is rife with interesting things. Like, even in the prologue, Marquis Ballard showed up. I was like, what the fuck? I wasn't expecting this to be his first appearance, but, turns out it was. And I had, completely had it slip my mind, because I had played that part before. Didn't realize that it was actually him, though. You know, it's things like that that make me think, wow. They had a lot of things thought out. Anyway. Yeah, I concur. I mean, I appreciate the attempt, but if they're gonna do it like this, they might as well just make it a visual novel. Yep. Once was enough. Oh, we got some weird skeleton boys. So yeah, you can see the mistake I've made. I'm kind of got all of the shit. I'm just gonna try Kevin's new S-Craft. I mean, this is completely excessive, but whatever. This is the world we live in.
May 1,000 thorns adorn your flesh with despair. May you be as strong, ignorant and alone. Strike! Unholy spears of time!
We're not allowed to do this yet.
Not bad.
That was a bit excessive. I've got his other spear move as well. I don't know if he has like a hidden 4th S-Craft. That would be a bit much. Okay, good. Anyway, these guys are mentioning that the higher elements are in place, which is this the first time that they've mentioned that the higher elements are, active into somewhere? I don't remember if it came up in 2nd chapter. Like, I thought it didn't come up in the Tetracyclic Towers, which is where I thought it would be, but other than that, I'm not sure if it does. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna have a New Game Plus file for Azure rather. And I've gotta actually remember to set up my New Game Plus file for Zero, because I've kind of been slacking on just putting that up. I'm still like 2 chapters from the finish, so I should really do that in my spare time. And Rias is just giving us all the books. Yes, it's 100% legitimate, I hope. Oh, interesting. I'll have to actually take a look at it. I know I have it. We'll see. Anyway, this is the Jade Corridor. It's got some kind of annoying staircase stuff going on here, but it doesn't seem like it's that hard to get around in. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, you should be able to whisper it to me. I'll, check it out later, but, yeah. Wow, 300 Mira. Considering how much I spent on ingredients, that's probably pretty good, though. It looks like the teleporter just takes us over here, so... whatever. That way's blocked off, so... let's just grab this glowy thing. Oh, it's a sealing stone. Whatever that is. Well, it caused our cube to react and talk to us in super slow motion. Raise that sealing stone before the monument in the garden. Then the barrier, and the imprisoned shall. I will unlock another power cube. Make use of it. So now we have a cube that can warp us. So beware the malevolent one. Gather strength, or you too will be forever. Whatever. No kidding, Rias. All this is starting to make my head hurt, too. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll have to check those out after this. Alright, so just go to your key items here, and you get a warp thing. It's a lot like the one in East, the East Origins, actually, is what I think so. If I remember correctly, I think I've read both of the intermissions. I don't remember if I read the manga, though. 'Cause I remember the one in Ymir. I remember the one that involved Tia and whatever the hell his name was, the kids in Ulster. That one. I don't actually think I read Ring of Judgment, so that's probably the one I'm missing. Right, Kai and Tilia, that was their names. I was like, I know they had weird names, but I didn't remember what they were. Anyway, read the manga. Okay, sure. Let's go ahead and open up this cube, this sealing stone, find out what's inside. Well, whatever it is, it unlocked the way to the next area. Thank you very much, Crimson. I'll make sure to check those out. Oh! It's Tita! What were you doing in that box? Guys, I think we just committed kidnapping. Erica is gonna kill us. In fact, Tita's sprite is 2 pixels taller. No, that's a lie. Oh, nice. I do appreciate that they put a lot of work into their story, but I would like them all to be on, like, the same media, rather than scattered across random mangas and drama CDs. And it's just like, yeah, how am I supposed to How am I supposed to get access to all of these things without the power of the internet and people with too much time on their hands? She's adorable. Watashi wa no Japanese desu. And I'm sure if anyone who actually knows what Japanese is supposed to sound like, they're cringing right now. It's not like living in an anime. That's for sure. And now that I met you in person, I can see why she boasts about you so much. And apparently Tito thinks she's cute too. Alright, thanks a lot for all these links, man. Trust me, she's only the worst party member in the game. We'll be fine. Or at least she was in first and second chapter. But I mean, having 3 party members is better than having 2 party members. So yeah, let's make sure to set up Tita's equipment properly. And by that I mean unlock all of her slots. And we'll put up some stuff on her. What the hell's the stun rod anyway? Okay. Kind of weird that they don't have these like in defense order compared to some of the other stuff. But yeah. Oh, interesting. I mean, I did wonder why they were just suddenly, you know, finding a DG cult in the Galvard Republic. But hey, I figured it was just an excuse to show off Arios in a fight. In Tita's case, yeah, that sounds alright. I mean, I'm sure there's better things, but we'll go with that. Alright then. Let's continue exploring this Jade Corridor. Once again, Cloak Quartz OP. Oh, I should actually put, you know, quartz and shit on Tita. Make that Heaven's Eye. And obviously, we're not going to be using Tita for casting whatsoever, so... just keep her going fast. God damn it, Falcom, you gotta put all these things in, just like, put them in the supplemental material in your games. Like, oh yeah, we've got a drama CD about what happened between these games. Here, you can open up the options menu and check it out. But no, that'd make too much sense. Anyway, the seal is opened. So we can press on. Yeah, at least actually transcribe them. Thank goodness. Anyway, Tita actually seems to be thinking about what's going on here, which is more than just being, you know, your cute little tag-along kid. I concur, but that would be asking too much from Nissa and expecting too much from them. Anyway, there appears to be some kind of door here with a moon sigil on it. Bring to me the girl skilled in orbital engineering. Only then shall the door open. But we have the person in mind right here. Let's go shove Tita into the door. Only she may enter. If she fears not the trial within, she should step forth through the door. Wait, I'm gonna go inside. There could be plot in here. Alright then. Let's see what's going on inside, inside this hellhole. Thank you kindly. Anyway, inside this very nice looking room, there's a couple of these weird... I don't even know how to describe them. I don't know. They're weird, though. They're like balloons with hands. Oh, it just randomly healed me? Sure, I guess that's fine. Interesting. Interesting. I'm, again, I'm just mostly mad that they would put this all in supplemental material, and not with the main games. Anyway, let's find out what's going on inside this door. Appears to be a flashback. Approaching location. 320, 310, 300. Target in sight. Commencing operation. Coordinate adjustment complete. Activating boosters. Oh no! Tita's gonna get kidnapped again. These monsters. Huh? What's that sound? Oh boy, here it comes. What? Do I know you? Uh-oh. We've really missed you, Tita. Huh? Oh my. Don't tell me you forgot the sound of our voices while we were away. Oh! Mom! Dad! That's our girl. Sorry for surprising you. We just wanted to have a little fun. I was scared stiff. Just flying in all of a sudden like that and walking up to me without saying a word. Plus you had those goggles on, so I couldn't tell who you were. Could have told me you were planning on coming back. Mom? Are you okay? Why are you so quiet? Tita. Glomp. Why are you so cute? Oh, Adios, thank you for gracing our unworthy world with this miracle of a child. I'm never gonna let you go again. Mom, you're starting to hurt me. Giving birth to this bundle of sugar was the best thing we ever did. How did I manage all this time without her? I'm so happy to finally be back. I can tell. I kind of like the chance to greet her too, though. Oh, sure, knock yourself out. I suppose you do have the right and all. Hey, Tita. Looks like you've grown up a bit while we were away. I sure have. I've missed you both so much. Oh, everything you do just melts my heart. Let me hug you again. Come here. Mom, please. Erica, I think that should probably wait until you've changed. That maintenance uniform is full of sensors, as you know. Oh yeah, slipped my mind. In that case, shall we take care of business first, then? Guys, you just got back. Where is that red-haired man I've heard so much about? Are you talking about Agate? That's the one. I was so hoping I'd be able to meet him. Now, where is he? He's actually in Bose at the moment. Mom, you're acting kind of weird all of a sudden. Talk about lousy timing. Not that I'd be happy if you were here, given that would indicate him being in close proximity to my angel. Again! Well, it's okay. We can always go meet him over in Bose next month if it comes to it. I'd like to meet him too. True enough. Word has it that a lot's been happening here in our absence. I'll bet we have a lot to thank him for. We'll have to go and give him a thank you that he'll never forget. I'll have to go with you and introduce you to him then. His house is real nice too. It's pretty small, but it's all warm and cozy. You've been to his house? Ah! Now, calm down, Erica. Tita, try not to provoke your mother too much, alright? Was I? Agate! Agate! You are going to pay dearly for corrupting my darling daughter. Oh god. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? Grandpa. Always a pleasure, Albert. Sorry for not giving you a heads up on our return. Oh, nonsense. Don't you worry about that. What are those things, if I might ask? They look like a vehicle with boosters attached, but... They're called landing crafts, and they were developed by yours truly. Most of the places we go to don't have the space to land an airship or any kind of landing port. And there's not much point in an airship if you can't land it, is there? Which is where these two beauties come in. Anyway, long time no see, Albert. It's a small comfort knowing you haven't kicked the bucket yet. I mean, how could I have been able to gloat if you were already 6 Sarge under? You really think a pathetic contraption like that is good enough to beat me? You must have forgotten who I am when you were out and about. One close look and the cracks start to show. Just look at them. I doubt they even managed 5 minutes. A fat load of good they'll be for anything other than trying to show off to me. They won't be getting any real-world use anytime soon. Oh, how wrong you are. I'll have you know that we came all this way from the border with Calvard on these. From Calvard? Oh, did that catch your attention? I'll give you that the craft's flight time is somewhat limited. But that's an issue where I can find an easy workaround. By firing them from an orbital catapult attached to an airship, they can fly a distance of roughly 120 Selge. After modifying the orbital circuits, we were able to record an operation time of 382.2 seconds, too. 120 Selge? 382.2 seconds? Surprised? That stupid look on your face says it all. Not to worry, I'll give you as much time as you need for that shriveled old brain of yours to comprehend my brilliance. Brilliance? Ha! Don't make me laugh. You're talking to the man who developed the catapult. Oh god, what am I doing with Russell's voice? What's wrong with you, Russell? Why are you doing this to me? These are child's play by comparison. I don't even need to ask how you made them. I could probably develop a better version in my sleep. Say that again, you stubborn old fart. Urgh. Here they go again. Will you two please stop fighting? Please? Oh, and I read those files you sent me. You got some nerve showing your face to me after exposing my daughter to such danger. Say nothing of letting that vermin like that A-word near her. Oh, get over yourself. I'm getting lectured on looking after people from the mother who ditched her daughter to wander the continent, am I? How would you look in a mirror before you go criticizing others, huh? Dad, can't you stop them? It'll be fine. Let them have their fun. They're secretly happy to see one another again, I'm sure. But we're taking up a lot of space in the middle of the town here. How are people gonna get past us? Yeah, that's a good point. We can't leave these two landing crafts out here forever. I guess we're just gonna have to drag our quarreling father and daughter back home. Mind giving me a hand, Tita? Sure thing. Well, that's why they made the escalators, because they used to have stairs, but they kept breaking whenever they got into arguments. There's nothing quite like home. Can I get some coffee, Dan? 1 coffee with plenty of milk and 3 sugars coming up. Ooh, let me help too. I see you haven't mended your heathen ways. When are you going to grow up enough to understand that coffee is best taken black? When are you gonna understand that there's nothing worse than an old codger who's set in his ways to appreciate another's tastes? I'm just telling it like it is. Adding milk alone completely ruins it. And then you go and plop 3 sugars in. You can't even call that coffee anymore. Oh, poor coffee. What did you ever do to be blasphemed so? Here's your order, Erica. Don't let it get cold now. Bah, we'll have to settle this dispute another time. Well, time to drink up. Anyway, where are my souvenirs, Albert? Souvenirs? Why would I have any of those for you? You're the one who's been busy slacking off abroad. Forget traveling abroad. You were the one who got to ride on the RCL with Captain Schwartz. You're telling me you had a chance like that, and you didn't even get me a photograph, or a handkerchief, or even a button off her uniform? Why'd you want to button off her uniform? Your mother's been a huge fan of her since the Captain's Academy days. I swear, if you had the time to think about such worthless nonsense, how about using it to look over an academic report or two? It's no wonder all your inventions are half-rate. Did you just use the words useless nonsense in reference to Captain Schwartz? Did you dare to insult her? Oh, nothing of the sort. I had plenty of chances to share a few cups of tea with her on board the RCL. She's a fine woman, if you ask me. She'll go far. Oh, now you've done it! If you're not gonna shut that insolent mouth of yours, I'm gonna do it for you! What's that? Is someone jealous? Will you two please stop fighting the second you start a conversation? Oh shit. Guy's not in the kitchen. Tita? What is it? Oh, it's just that I finally realized it's kind of nice to see them fighting like this after all. Makes it feel like Mom's really home, you know? Yeah, I guess you're right. Russells might be a more messed up family than I thought. Hey, how would you like to do some shopping? I'll handle making dinner tonight, so I'll need to grab a few things. Huh, really? That sounds great. I haven't tasted your cooking in ages. Well, hopefully you'll be able to have it a lot more from here on. Neither of us are planning to head out for work anytime soon, so I'll be taking over cooking duties for a while. Oh, I'd love to go shopping with you then. Great. They might have a messed up family life, but, you know, at least they love each other. That day's dinner was a real feast, and for the first time in quite a while, Tita was able to experience the joy of dining happily with her family. After dinner, you can leave the rest to me now, Tita. You must be tired. Go on to bed. I'm fine, honestly. I'm not doing any more work than I usually do. I bet you're even more tired than I am, Dad. You rushed through all the work you had to do to get back here as soon as possible, didn't you? Well, you've gotten pretty sharp, huh? Well, I'm not a kid anymore. I'm 13 now. What in Adios' name? What part of your daft brain thought you should start making this? It's why we came back here to begin with. ZCF is the only place around that will allow me to do so. That's what I believe, anyway. Maybe so, but still. What are you guys arguing about? Oh, are you still awake? It's past midnight, you know. You should go and get some rest. What are those? Some kind of blueprints? Can I see? Please? You didn't get out of the bath that long ago. You're gonna catch a cold hanging around in here. You should be getting ready for bed. Aw, but I want to see those blueprints. Whatever's on them looks really complicated. That's an orbital engine on the right-hand side, right? Looks like a compact one, too. Oh, I know. Is it a new kind of airship? Come on, Mom. I really want to see. Oh boy, look at you getting all fired up. You just can't help yourself when it comes to machinery, can you? Oh, that's not fair. Alright, I've finished clearing up now. Shall we get to work? Oh, perfect timing. Get our angel to bed, will you? Sure, it is past her bedtime. What? Let's go, Tita. Let me have a quick look, please. I can go to bed right after that. I can't work out why that converter's torque is so low, and it's bugging me. It seems like her obsession's grown by monstrous proportions since we've been away. Be that as it may, it's still past your bedtime. But... And Tita's being forced to bed. Poor girl. Not doing a very good job, Dan. Okay, let's start with this unit here. Even at a glance, I can tell it's not going to be easy to make. We're best off starting by running a simulation on it with the Capel here before actually attempting to make the blasted thing. Nothing comes to mind that would be strong enough to build the frame out of either. I say we should consider looking into a new one. I wonder what they're talking about. It all sounds so exciting. Maybe I can scooch closer without them noticing. Tita? Aw, I shouldn't have pushed my luck. Seriously now, go to bed. But if you're that curious, I can tell you tomorrow. But right now, you need sleep. How does that sound? Good enough? But that's a promise, okay? A promise. Yes, I promise. I'm not gonna let you forget that you promised. And don't go making whatever it is without me. I know, we won't. I promise in the name of the goddess above that I'll tell you tomorrow, and that we won't make it without you. Anyway, good night, Tita. Okay. Good night. Zzz. Zzz. She takes after her mother in every way. Well, that about wraps it up. This is amazing. Ouroboros' technology is even more impressive than I could have dreamed. That's a fine understatement. Their technological level's far beyond that of ours. That's true for virtually everything we've seen of theirs, too. The archaisms, the gospels, the glorious. I'm not entirely without ideas on how they have all of it, though. Why the sudden questions, anyway? I've already sent you the info I had on them before. The thing is, we didn't actually learn of them through the information you sent. We knew of them before that. You did! We haven't actually encountered them or any of their members exactly, but they've been expanding their influence across the continent for a while now, through Jaegers and certain wealthy individuals. We can confirm as much beyond a shadow of a doubt based on our travels. That's why we came back here. We never imagined they would be so bold as to try anything in Liberl, or we would have come back earlier. But they're not getting any more of a head start on us. We need to finish this, and we need to do it as soon as possible. Jeez, I didn't remember this thing being that long, but I guess it is. Like I said, this game really should have been a visual novel, I swear. Oh, I wasn't planning to sleep in that long. Morning, Grandpa. Morning, Tita. Huh? Dad? Oh yeah! I forgot that you and Mom were back. We sure are. Looks like you had a good night's sleep. Yeah. Sorry. I feel bad for forgetting all about it. Oh, hey. You said you'd tell me what you were up to today. Yep, that's still the plan. You might be better off hearing it from your mother and grandfather, though. Huh? Why? They were up discussing the issue all night. They both headed out to the central factory first thing this morning, so they should be there as we speak. Thanks! Off I go then! Tita? You might want to have breakfast first. Whoops, forgot that too. I haven't washed my face or combed my hair either. Alright, take care of that first and let's get some food in you. I promise it'll be warm when you finish up. Thanks, Dad. So as it turns out, Dan Russell's just the perfect husband. Don't go trying to run over to ZCF so fast you trip over something. I won't. It's so great to have them back home. And now it's off to the factory. Oh, good morning, Mr. Murdoch. Huh. Oh, it's you, Tita. Good morning. You wouldn't happen to know where Mom and Grandpa are, would you? Dad said they came here early this morning. Oh, they did. I know that very well indeed. Erica came charging in with a look on her face that signaled all hell was about to break loose. All the while, she was shouting, "We got a new invention to make, so we need somewhere really, really big. Hop to it." She wouldn't take no for an answer either. I'm so sorry about her. She causes you so much trouble every time she decides she wants to invent something new. At least she's better than Grandpa. Maybe. She doesn't scare the daylights out of you by suddenly yelling, "Fire in the hole!" right before an unexpected explosion. If only I could wipe that from my memory. In any case, your mother should be up in the operations room. I've got no idea what she's planning, but she said she had something she wanted to look into using the Capel. As for your grandfather, he's in the design room, in a very good mood. I can't believe the two of them are working together on something. This can't end well. Please, Goddess, please don't let them break anything. Oh, my stomach hurts. Adios, please. Actually, now that I think about it, this is the first time they have worked on the same thing together. Usually they're competing over who can make the best invention, not joining forces on one. Grandpa's amazing on his own, but Mom's just as capable an engineer too, even if she is kind of scary when she gets into her work. The two of them are actually going to put their heads together on something? Oh, I can't wait to see the result. I want to go see right away. So this is what we're up against. Looks like it's not even performing at 10% of its true capabilities either. These are some downright terrifying specs. Mom! Wait, how in the world? Isn't that data on Pottermodder? Hi there, Tita. You came at just the right time. You've seen this robot in person, right? Well, yeah, but why do you ask? What was it like in person? Tell me everything you know. They never did explain how they got this data. Well, I mean, yeah, like, what's the most they could have got out of it? Like, RCL viewing data? Like, they could see how big it is, but that's about it. They could only really get the surface stuff. Well, it was really big, but other than that, I couldn't tell much just from looking at it. Oh, right. I suppose you wouldn't be able to. It's an awful lot taller than you, after all. Mom? What are you looking at Pottermodder's data for, anyway? I thought you were here to work on some new invention. Wait, you're not... That we are. The two of us are ready to start work at any time. Alright then. It's time to get right to work on our task. Making our Archaism capable of competing against our buddy Pottermodder. Let the Orbital Gear project begin! What? Oh shit. It's a weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Orbital Gear. Why? Why do I feel like this? A bipedal tank? Huh. Colonel, I don't think this is a good idea. Sorry. It does. Usually when I hear about something new being invented, I get all excited. I get so caught up in what's happening that I tune out of the world around me and focus on helping Grandpa. But today, I just feel a little bit sad. This doesn't feel right. Ren. It's our favorite little girl. Our favorite little angel of slaughter. What are these wires here for, Erica? They look completely unnecessary to me. They're to deal with noise. This design requires a very high degree of precision, so it was a necessary addition. Mom? So the orbital pressure changes get absorbed into here. I see. Mom! Oh, Tita, what are you doing here? Well, I was wondering if, there was anything I could do to help. I want to do something for Ren, too. I'm just not sure what I can actually do. What you can do? Well, if you want to help me out, there is one thing you could do for me. It's an annoying job, but if you're up for it. An annoying job? Okay, I'll do anything I can to help. It's nothing that important really, but I appreciate it all the same. I need you to go talk to Murdoch and get him to sort out the paperwork for our return to Liberl. The way we returned home was kinda, borderline illegal, so no official paperwork's been filed or anything. I'm cool with it, but Dan's brought it up a few times, so it'd be good if someone could get it taken care of. So, thanks. Okay. This wasn't what I had in mind when I said I wanted to help. Oh well, I guess I still am helping her by doing this. I'll just have to get it out sorted quickly, so I can get back and help with the real work. Sometimes you just need a landing craft to overcome the barrier. And illegal immigration into Liberl is only kind of a crime. It isn't really a crime, it's fine. And of course Murdoch is here praying to the goddess, as he does. I found you, Mr. Murdoch. Mr. Murdoch? Oh, 80 hosts above, please protect us all. Hello again, Tita. Can I help you with something? Wait, you aren't here to tell me that the experiment was a failure, and the building is now full of poisonous gases, are you? Or that there was a giant explosion, and half of it was destroyed, or... I'm so sorry. I really can't apologize enough for all the stress Mom and Grandpa caused you. Nothing like that's happened yet, though, so don't worry. Really? Whew, that's a relief. Maybe that's a sign my prayers reached the goddess after all. Perhaps I should say my prayers for tomorrow while I'm here too, then. I mean, it will, yeah. Agate's probably gonna destroy it. Well, or Erica. It's gonna be Erica destroying Agate. He's just gonna try to defend himself. Poor boy. That said, I do have a little favor to ask of you. What kind of favor? Tita passed on what her mother had told her, and asked if Murdoch could sort out the necessary paperwork. They arrived by air, did they? I can only imagine how surprised you must have been. They entered the country illegally? It sounds that way. Oh no, I need to get that sorted out right away. Could you stay and pray to Adios in my place, Tita? Please, just pray that nothing gets destroyed because of that new invention of theirs, and it all goes to plan. Okay, I will. Thank you. Whew. Oh god. Please keep Mom and Grandpa from doing anything too reckless. I wish I knew what I could do, though. I'm not strong like Estelle. I couldn't say anything to Ren like she did. Colonel Lugerin, I'm trying to sneak around, but this damn Mom is trying to get on my case. Ugh. I know! I'll get them to let me help with the orbital gear's development. If it really does end up having the same amount of power as Potter Modder, maybe then I'll finally be able to have a proper conversation with her. Time to go and ask. That we did. We did infiltrate Laced Fortress in a crate. It was a sneaking mission. This tool is brand new, and can cut through 10 times more precision than the previous model. I had no idea you had something like this here now. I think I might have to go over the designs again. Oh, Mom! Here you are. I mean, they just replaced the saw blade. They've got like dozens of them, apparently. Welcome back, Tita. Did you manage to do what I asked? Yup, Mr. Murdoch said he'll take care of the paperwork right away. He's probably working on it right now. But now that I've done that, Mom, I want to be part of the Orbital Gears development team too. You? Yeah, I didn't write this in any of my letters, but I ended up spending some time with Ren while she was in Liberl. And even if she's a member of the society, she's also my friend. Ren. Now where have I heard that before? Oh, wasn't she the girl Potter Modder belongs to? Erica, if I might be permitted to say my piece here. Say your piece? Mom, what are you... You better have a damn good explanation for this one, Albert. My daughter ended up making friends with a member of Ouroboros? Why is this the first I'm hearing of this? This wasn't in any of what you sent me. Well, it was kind of hard to say. Don't you give me that. As if you hadn't already exposed her to enough danger by making me want to strangle you. Now I'm hearing this? Just what have you been doing with my daughter while I've been away? Mom, I'm serious. I want to be involved in the Orbital Gears development. I'm completely powerless on my own, but I still want to find some way to talk to her. And the Orbital Gear is going to be able to fight on equal terms with Potter Modder, right? Then I want to be involved, because I want the kind of power that Estelle has. Tita? Correct me if I'm wrong, but... You're not considering using the Orbital Gear to fight Potter Modder yourself, are you? What? That wasn't what I meant. I want to make very sure of this. Do you understand just what we're making here? Well, I only got a quick look at the blueprints, but it looked like a bipedal tank. God damn it. That's not what I mean. Estelle's whole thing is, you know, never backing down, even when she's at her lowest point. She never gives up. She's always determined. And, you know, she's just a ray of sunshine. She's the best. But anyway. Bah. The Orbital Gear is a weapon. No matter how you try to dress that fact up, that's the reality. It's a tool designed to be used by people to hurt other people. But you're not making it because you want to hurt people, are you? Even the patrol airships used by the army are made to protect the country, not to hurt people. It doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what the developer of any new weapon thinks. We're not the ones actually going out and using the things we make. The devices we pour our hearts into make going on to cause unspeakable suffering to people, and there's nothing we can do to stop it. Have you ever stopped to think about that? And after having it pointed out to you, can you still say you want power? Well, we're doing what we're doing, fully aware of the potential consequences may be down the line. But can you? You know how much I love you, Tita. And I understand that you care deeply about your friend. I do. But that's all the more reason why I can't permit you to take part in this. Can you understand where I'm coming from? But I'm not taking this lightly either, you know? I appreciate how you feel, Erica, but I'm sure Tita's been thinking about this a lot herself, especially after all she went through. Why not show her a little more respect? I'm sure she has, but that doesn't mean... Oh crap, I pressed X too soon. Sorry. We researchers don't get a say in how our inventions end up being used down the line. That's just our fate. That's what we have to accept when we're doing our jobs. That we do. I know where she's coming from, but I absolutely can't let her be a part of this. She doesn't need to be shouldering this kind of burden. Not at her age. Oh god, there's a Nightmare Arena mode? Ah. Maybe? I don't know what it entails. I'm literally playing third like 80% blind. Or at least 50% blind. That sounds terrible. Sounds like an awful idea. I know. Really, I do. But then what am I supposed to do? Just sit around helplessly? I know. I'll go and see what Dad thinks. Maybe he'll actually listen to me. Oh god. Oh god. Why? What is this hell? Tita inserted a card into the slot in the elevator panel. That's part of the plan, at least. I intend to beat Richard. Soundly. Dad! Tita? Sorry, hold on a minute. I'll be right over. Really? So she wouldn't give you permission to join, then? No. I understand what Mom's saying, I really do. It's just so frustrating not being able to do anything. Well, unlike your grandfather, your mother has very clear reasons for what she does. She's an engineer with specific goals and ideals, or ones driven by emotion or curiosity. That's especially true for this project, given that the future of Liberal's national defense may end up hinging on it. It was never going to be easy to win her over in an argument about this, I'm afraid. That doesn't change the fact that I want to confront Ren, though. Maybe what I'm saying is childish, I don't know, but it's what I really feel, and I'm not budging. Those are some bold words, Tita. I don't think I've ever seen her look so serious about anything before. But even if they're bold, I don't think they're childish. At the same time, I don't think it has anything to do with whether you should be involved in developing the orbital gear, either. Having it isn't going to make confronting her any easier. Tita, confronting someone head-on about something is a very difficult thing to do. Probably more difficult than you realize. You're certainly kind, but that's not always going to be enough to change someone's mind about something once it's made up. I know. Maybe I'm never going to be able to talk to her like I want to in the end. Am I doomed to never do anything for her? You backed down when you were arguing with your mother earlier, right? That says to me that the convictions she has are stronger than yours. You already know it's not going to be easy to talk to Ren. If you want to succeed, you'll need a stronger spirit than you've got now. Otherwise, you won't be able to really tell each other how you really feel. You'll just back down first. That reminds me of something Agate said once, actually. He said, "Fighting's all about guts!" Well, that's not quite what I'm talking about, no. I really am starting to worry about this Agate fellow. I think resolve is a more appropriate word here than guts. You'll need to have the resolve to express all of your honest feelings to her. Plus, you need to accept hers in return. No doubt it'll be a lot easier said than done, too. Well, I know she's from the society, and that Potter Mater is too strong for me to compete against as I am. Especially because I don't have the kind of power Estelle does. I'm not even confident she'll want to listen to what I have to say, and even if she does, that it'll have any effect on her. But I can't just leave her and do nothing. I can't. Listen, she was part of Ouroboros, and she did some pretty bad things, sure. But that's not all there is. I spent some time with her. I went shopping with her. I sat and talked with her, so I know that's true. Deep down, she's actually a sweet girl. I'm sure she wasn't faking it either. It's who she really is. She's not some kind of inhuman monster. She's an ordinary girl who was like an excited little kid when we found a cute pendant in a shop. And when I tripped and fell, she didn't hesitate to hold out her hand for me. She's a good person, and I still think of her as my friend even now. But after that, she went away from me. Ever since then, her and Potter Mater have always been out of my reach, physically and emotionally. Maybe the Orbital Gear will give me a chance to change that. If I have that, I might finally be able to see a little bit of the world that she does. Maybe she'll even be willing to open her heart, even a little, and tell me how she really feels, all while listening to my feelings too. That's why I want to be involved in making it, and I won't take no for an answer. I'm so proud of how much you've grown. What do you think about all this, Erica? What? Mom? How long have you been listening in on us? Not long. I only overheard the last part of your conversation. Can I ask you something, Tita? Of course. What? If you finally get to talk to this Ren girl again, and it turns out she doesn't see you as a friend, what are you going to do? Exactly the same thing. I'll do exactly the same as I would otherwise. Because I've already made up my mind that I want her to be a part of my life, even if she doesn't want me to be a part of hers. I might not be able to chase her around and try to convince her to come back to us like Estelle can. But I can still try to get to know more about her and Potter Mater, and I can make a stronger connection with her through the Orbital Gear. Where do you think she gets it from? Estelle has been a bad influence on Tita. There's nothing stopping me from doing any of those things, right? Whatever makes it so I can be a part of her life, I want to do it, even if it's small. Because that's what friends do. That's how I really feel. Dude, Lloyd is the worst for being practical. Like, we'll get to see just how crazy he is later, but yeah. Lloyd is not good at being a practical person. I see. Well, I can't help but feel you're being a little naive. But you got me. I'll accept all you've said as a sufficient reason for participating in the Orbital Gear project. Really? Really. Now, what are you two waiting for? We've got work to do. Dan, I've redone the blueprints, so I need you to go over them. Tita, we're gonna start making the quartz prototypes. So I can be part of the development? You promise? We'll see how long that happy face of yours lasts. Now that you're on the team, I'm gonna be working you to the bone. I hope you're ready. Yeah, bring it on. Good. Are you ready to get started? Thanks to her efforts, Tita was finally allowed to participate in the Orbital Gear's development. The familiar central factory was filled with a new sense of tension, as it became the building ground for the new invention. Tita was able to work as a full-fledged engineer equal to the adults around her for the first time. She was also treated no differently than anyone else, meaning that Erica's demands were constant and relentless. But that was the source of true happiness for Tita. Finally, 2 weeks later. Behold! The Orbital Gear Prototype, Part 1! It's so tiny. All done! Alright, time to begin our activation test. Yeah, this thing's what, like 7 feet tall? Maybe? Potter Modder was like at least 50. At least. I think we could probably do with a little break. We've been working almost constantly for 3 whole days now. How do you still have so much energy, Mom? And how do you two have so little? Pull yourselves together, people! The best part of developing something new is about to begin! That goes for you especially, Tita. Me? The seat in our prototype here is on the small side, so there's no way anyone other than you is going to be able to sit in it. So you're going to need to be part of our test till the very end. I know. But please, let me have some sleep first. Well, okay. But only because you said please. It's better than trying to do the test today when you're in this state, and end up with a bunch of mistakes being made. She's done very well in my opinion. Not even most veteran engineers can keep up with your working pace. I'm amazed her little daughter did it on her very first project. What exactly are you implying? That I'm some kind of machine with limitless stamina? Okay, so that's the activation test penciled in for Friday the 28th. Wait, tomorrow's Friday? Yes, it is. Why do you ask? I need to start cooking then. That was one hell of a quick nap. Finished running all the necessary simulations using the Capel. You should be able to perform to roughly the intended specifications, but... Tita, what's the rush? Grandpa, I just realized tomorrow's the last Friday of the month. Ah, yes. That's when Agate's coming, isn't it? Yeah, I need to start getting things ready for tomorrow's food. Well, if you're taking requests, Guys, I think Erica might be the Grandmaster. No, I'm kidding. Agate? I'm not sure I follow. What's special about the last Friday of the month? Whoops, I forgot to tell you. This is gonna be your first time meeting Agate, isn't it? You see, he comes over to visit once a month, and tomorrow's that day. So... Oh, so our dear friend Agate is visiting, is he? What a coincidence that he should choose the day of our tests to make his arrival. He sure is a lucky man. Mom? Well, you see, Tita, your mother, Dan, darling? I just had a brilliant idea. I've decided that tomorrow's tests are gonna require a sacrifice. We can't just let any old person come over to our house for no good reason, right? They need to make a contribution to the family. I hope you're ready, Agate Crossner. So let me get this straight. You're saying you want Agate to help with the tests, right? I'm not sure I'd recommend that, Erica. He's a useless dolt where technology is concerned. I can't see him being much help. Help? Oh. I'm expecting a lot more than that from him. I'm expecting him to offer his very life in the name of science. What? Come on now, Erica. This is no time for being silly. I'm not opposed to having him help out, though. I'd like the chance to have a good long talk with him myself. You too, Dad? Well, it's settled. Today's gonna be a good day. A very, very good day. Is it just me? Or do they seem to have Agate all wrong? And that's the end of the Orbital Gear Project, Part 1. Which means there's at least a Part 2 coming later. So I hope everyone is looking forward to that. And for our troubles, we receive another Long Barrel EX. And 3,000 Mira. Lucky us. Yep, they have it completely right. Are you feeling okay? You look quite tired. I'm fine. I just went through a very long flashback scene. It was scary as hell. I never realized how evil my mom was. Well, I had a flashback. Yeah, that's more or less how this works. Good job, Kevin. Thank you for summing it up. So there's a bunch of these memory doors throughout the game. Most of them have conditions like bring a certain person to see it, fight a certain number of battles, etc., etc. Moon doors contain lengthy side stories, the star doors contain short side stories, and the sun doors contain minigames. And all of them are awful and I hate them! But we'll get to that later. And you can warp to your doors using the cube, so it's a good thing to keep in mind. I'm gonna make a save. I just remember that awful rail shooter and the awful fishing game, so I don't have my hopes set very high for the rest of them. Alrighty then. Let us proceed onward. Shadow Towers were weird enough, but even they made a lot more sense than this does. Alright, man. Take care of yourself. I'm gonna be going a little while longer. Get to either a good stopping point or, 3 hours or so in, so. But yeah. I'm not gonna, beat the game or anything, don't worry about that. That's still a few episodes away. Apparently the RCL is in this space for some ungodly reason. But I guess we have a new thing to check out. Once we get to that point, anyway. Yeah, but there appears to be a stone monument here. I'll try, man. I'll try. Might as well hold the cube up to this one and see what it does for us. I guess all the stone monuments are brothers. I wonder who the stone mom is. The stone monument. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. So basically, these things have new items that you can buy. All the new items you can get from new monuments go to the base monument. I believe they also sell some new quartz. But, like, it depends on which ones do what. And you can obviously recover your stuff here. There's a sealed gateway here, so can't do anything with that. There's a couple of accessories here. And another door. Bring to me the only girl in a band who takes to the skies. Only then shall the door open. Okay, so this one won't open until you bring a certain sky bandit with you. So we'll leave that be for the time being. And head to our next destination. Get your treasures here. Get your treasures there. Get your treasures everywhere. Get another one of these kind of warps. And we've made it to the RCL. There's a treasure chest on the back dock there, so, or back deck there, so make sure to grab that before you finish up your business. Oh, its top speed's gotten even faster now, from 3,200 cells per hour to 3,600. And of course, Tito doesn't know what Merkaba is. You shouldn't go spoiling church secrets to little girls. It doesn't seem like anybody's inside here. Nothing's operating, so we'll have to see what's really going on in here. Nobody's in here at all. It's also possible this isn't actually the RCL and just some kind of phantom duplicate, copy, whatever. So yeah, make sure to grab that chest. It has some shoes in it. We're gonna go check out the bottom here. Can't go into the briefing room. There was a treasure chest inside the, treasure chest inside the kitchen here. The Easy Paella. Let's see if I can actually find it. There it is. So 4,000 health for all. It's obviously, you know, the base ingredient, or base sit-down meal. Check out the Orbment Factory inside here. Doesn't seem like there's anything of note. And no, you can't go inside the engine room. But she did manage to get this computer to work, interestingly enough, so let's go check that out. So you can unlock some rooms. So we're going to unlock the bridge. The bridge will allow us to progress to the next area. But we're gonna unlock the rest of the rooms too. I don't know why it kicks us out every time we do this. But what can you do? And the medical room's the last one we need to unlock, so make sure before you leave to check out all the new places you opened up, because they have some nice treasures in them. For your given definition of nice. 300 Mira, Reviving Bomb. Can't exit out through there, because you just drop off into space and die, so avoid that. But we opened up the conference room, so we can get the Hit 2 quartz. Alright, those are just the decks. And now we can head up to the bridge here. Because, lo and behold, there's a sealing stone on the captain's seat. Alright then, so let's go ahead and take this cube back. Or, take the sealing stone back to the base. Head up to the monument, unleash your sealing stone. And if this is the same as last time, we should get a new party member, hopefully. A second Tita. I hope you're ready to be her new mom. Oh, jeez. But unlocking the sealing stone opens the gate so we can move forward into the Jade Corridor. And, let's see who pops out of here. A military uniform? Wait, isn't that... I knew it. Stone being inside the RCL did make me wonder if it would be someone related to it. I was right on the mark. Ugh. What happened? Echo, report! What? How the... You're probably feeling kind of confused right now, but it's good to see you again, Julia. Father, Tita. Yeah, it's Julia Schwarz. She's gonna be joining our party. Is this a dream, or an illusion, or reality? We honestly have no idea. Feels closer to mere moments ago rather than last night, but I'd assume so. I have a feeling it's just Julia. And since we've just started our investigation, we haven't got very far. So let's enlist some help, shall we? Julia's a pretty cool lady, so that's very happy to have her. Anyway, let's do the needful, upgrade all of Julia's slots. So she has 2 lines, so she can cast fairly well, works fairly well as an all-rounder, that sort of thing. Interesting that she has Vorpal Sword 2, Vorpal Sword 1, but they're all worse than her stuff here. Makes me wonder if I'm equipping the wrong stuff on Kevin, for example. No, that's right. Well, in any case. Just put on all the good stuff. We're gonna put the gladiator belt on her. And, I don't want to burn a Grail Locket or something similar on her. So, she'll just have that. Let's go ahead and check if the water fountain has CP recovery for us yet. Doesn't look like it. So I guess we're going to leave that be. Oh, crap, right. I forgot I can warp to places. Take the warp, head south, and you are in a new area. Looks like it's just a straight shot down. So make sure to pick up the fresh water. $50 of each Sepith. And then you can take the warp to the lower area here. The maps are kind of confusing since they're basically overlapping each other. But it's just like a big staircase down. Nice degree of Sepith for just doing that, though. And this is the end. This isn't good. Noticed it too, huh? Noticed what? Do you sense monsters? I can't feel anything of the sort. That's normal. I doubt anyone who isn't part of the church would recognize what's going on. It's a peculiar kind of rotting smell. The scent of the underworld. It's faint, but it's there, and it's coming from the area up ahead. Whatever it is lying in wait for us. It's going to be unlike any of the fiends we have fought up till this point. We're going to need to be exceptionally careful. Uh-oh. That's unfortunate. Still, if we intend to proceed with our investigation, we have no choice but to advance whatever may stand in our way. So they're basically giving you a heads up. Hey, you're about to get into a boss fight. Make sure you're all set to go for it. We are obviously more than prepared for this. Here it comes. Right on cue. I've never seen anything like that before. What in Adios' name is that? One of the 77 devils that appear in the Testaments. The spiritual coffin that guides the souls of the dead and serves as Hades' ferryman. Bennu, the casket of sorrow. Who would have thought the day I'd come when I'd end up coming face to face with a genuine devil? Bring it on! Let me show you what a servant of the goddess can do. So, first things first. Take care of his buddies. I mean, you can hit him yourself if you like. Actually. Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna knock him out. This is a multi-form boss. You think, you know, just beating him up as he is fine. It's not. Because he has 3 forms. So we're gonna have Kevin wipe away these guys. And, let's try one of Rias's new crafts, shall we?
No way.
So it's the classic impede for line kind of thing. Lots of other characters have something similar. Fortunately, we're gonna kill this guy before we get to really show off some cool things. But I might as well show this off first.
Come on, everyone.
Tita's got a brand new toy. It has a bunch of moves. The CP cost is pretty cheap on them, so go nuts with them. And that's how you kill a devil.
We did it.
Guys, that was a really hard fight, believe me. Rias learned the S-Craft, Heavenly Strike. I'll hold off. You know what? Sure, whatever. I'll set it. I'll change it later, but I'll set it for now. Ugh. That was a real devil. It was terrifying. The thought that such fiends exists is... I don't know what to say. Just what is this place? That's the best you can do. Your future looks grim indeed. Oh, hello, Louve. I mean, this guy. Huh. It's that man. Is he the one you said you saw when you were first sent here? Who are you? Speak your name! Heh. I believe common decency dictates that one states their own name before asking for another's, does it not? Or perhaps you were aware that I already know yours, Captain Julia Schwarz. Whoever you are, you've done your research. What do you want with us? Was that devil we fought your doing? Is all of this your doing? Calm yourself, Kevin Graham. Your suffering is only just beginning. It's far too early for you to be losing yourself to despair. What are you talking about? Ah! Now's not the time to be reckless, Rias. Templar Sword of the Septian Church. I see. Your skills aren't bad, but they're still a far cry from your sister's. You know her? How? All will be revealed in time. The banquet of despair in this fair land of phantasma is only just starting. My lord wishes to see you suffer, to writhe with agony, to cry out fruitlessly for your suffering to end. Do deliver now, won't you? Wait! You intend to flee from us? I shall tell you one thing before I depart. My name is Schwarzritter. I am a guardian of Phantasma and loyal servant of its great lord. And with that, I bid you farewell. Bah! He disappeared. We might not have learned much about him through that encounter, but one thing seems plain as day. We have enemies in this place, and it's not just the fiends. Apparently. What's more, it sounds like they're going to be hell to deal with. And on that somber note, we've reached the end of Chapter 1. This game actually is going by pretty quickly. Like, I think half of this episode was just me doing the moon door. I mean, also, I'm running away from every single fight in the game, so that might have something to do with it, but, you know. In any case, this is as good a stopping point as any, so we're going to end the episode here. This has been Logic Blade, and I hope you guys are doing well. We'll see you next time for Chapter 2. Whatever the heck is that called? If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're watching this on Twitch, thank you for coming tonight. It was a big help seeing you all here. So, until next time, farewell.